What's going on? This is the Marvelous One, the Stockman. Please like, subscribe, leave me a comment, and tell everybody about the Stockman channel. Today we're going to talk about energy, we're going to talk about water, and we're going to talk about utilities, right? First company we want to tell you about, or I want to tell you about, is one of the biggest water companies in the United States, American Water Works Company. That stock ticker is AWK. Now, we're going to always need water, right? So you really can't go wrong, in my opinion, by having exposure to one of the best water companies in America. This water company is pretty much positioned to be a leader in its field. The stock price right now is at $143.97. They have an earnings coming up on April the 30th. And like I said, do some research on it. Stock ticker again is AWK. AWK, right? Okay. The next index fund I want to tell you about is stock ticker XLE. XLE. And this is a energy index fund. And in this energy index fund, you have some of your top energy companies. And let me pull up the holdings here. Everybody's going to need energy. We're going to always need energy. With artificial intelligence coming into play, already into play, you are hearing and seeing all over the country data centers being built. Well, when those data centers are built, those data centers require a lot of energy. So we're going to need more and more capacity of energy from wind, from coal, from clean energy. And we have some great companies here in the United States. And this index that I'm going to give you, the stock ticker is XLE. XLE. And it's down. It closed Friday at $82.39, right? So this normally runs, when this stock is on the uptrend, this index fund is on the uptrend, it runs close to $94, $95. So getting it anywhere at below 85, in my opinion, is a good entry point. Sometimes it'll even go down to around 76, 78, 79. That's a good entry point for this excellent index fund. And the top 10 holdings in this index fund is, powerhouses. The top three is ExxonMobil. The second one is Chevron. And the third one is ConocoPhillips. So those are some heavy hitters when it comes to energy. And this pays a really good dividend too. It pays a yield of 3.06 yield. So you make 3.06 off the investment for the year, and I think they pay that in quarters. So you get something every quarter from a dividend payout. So that's great. The next one I want to tell you about is a utility ETF or index fund. Like I say, index funds and ETFs are just a bunch of companies put into a basket, and it gives you exposure to all these companies for one set price. So XLU is the one I want to tell you about. It has a bunch of big utilities companies within this index fund sector. And these big utility companies are all over the country. They sell electricity all over the country. They're into coal, wind, clean energy, natural gas. So this is great to have exposure to. And Let me pull it up here. XLU. XLU. Right now it closed Friday at $78.21. The 52-week low on this has been at about $66.28. So you can make a good entry right here and kind of dollar cost average in and try to build a position with all three of these energy, utility, and water companies. Like I said, this is always, in my opinion, good to have some energy, because we're going to always need energy. Utilities, everybody's going to always have to have utilities and water, right? So, once again, let's recap. The water company is AWK. The energy index fund is XLE. And the utility index fund is XLU. So, do your research, pull up those tickers. If you don't know how to research any of these stocks that I give you, get your computer and go to finance.yahoo.com. That's finance.yahoo.com. And then at the top, when you get to that page, you will see search for news symbols of companies. And that's where you put the tickers in. And then you can pull up the tickers and you'll see all the information that I'll be talking about. Okay? Hey, thank you for tuning in to the Stockman channel. I hope you're learning. I hope you are getting engaged and start to change your mindset and start to understand that each and every one of us, regardless of our backgrounds, regardless of how much money we make, we are going to have to start being owners of companies, owning assets, right? So that's what this YouTube channel is all about. We're trying to educate people, get people to make investing and learning about the stock market sexy. Hey, you know how this goes. Thank you for watching the channel again. And I'm the marvelous one, the Stockman. Peace.